My jealous sister is demanding I change my baby's name because she wants it more. I refused and instead exposed her affair to her husband. I have never had a good relationship with my sister. She is 1 year older than me and has always been very bitter and even jealous of me. In school, she used to tear up my homework because I was getting better grades than her. She would try to take my toys and clothes at every chance she got, even though she literally already had copies of the same thing. There was a lot more that she did, but I'm not going to go into detail because we'll be here all day. Because of her actions, we grew more and more apart and went our separate ways after high school. The relationship between us was so bad that she moved to another state and didn't even show up at my wedding, nor I at hers. Now, we both got pregnant this year and she is due to give birth in a month. I gave birth to my beautiful son, Cove, 1 week ago. Everyone has been congratulating me and telling me that I picked a great name. Everyone except my sister. She didn't ask about my pregnancy and never called for any updates, and only knows about the name because she's in our family group chat. She had dropped some baby names that she was considering for her own son a few days ago, and the response was a bit dry. Obviously, we were happy for her, but one particularly gave her compliments like, "That's a great name." I am sure that when she saw me getting those compliments, she flew into a rage, and that's why she called me screaming even though I was still recovering from the delivery. "Why the hell did you name your baby that? That name was supposed to be for my son. You stole that name, you butch." I was baffled at what she was saying. I told her that she had never told me if she had settled on a name, so I wasn't supposed to know, and that I had already named my kid that, so she can pick another name next month. But she refused, saying that I need to change my son's name right away. Apparently, she wanted that name way more than me, and that made her entitled to having it. I didn't agree with her at all and said no to her ridiculous demand. My husband was in the room playing with our baby, and he was literally holding in his laughter. But then, my sister began to question my character, saying that I had done this on purpose. I wasn't about to be gaslighted by her, so I hung up on her and immediately blocked her. Then I pulled up her husband's contact and began typing. You see, I had caught wind that she was cheating on her husband over a year ago by some mutual friends. Since we weren't close at all and I had never even met her husband, I felt no obligation to tell him the truth. But things had changed after that phone call. I was no longer the scared kid who would take her abuse without saying anything back. I told her husband, "You might want to check your wife's phone. She has been cooking up a juicy affair behind your back for more than a year." I also attached pictures of her dancing with her affair partner that my friends had sent me. I imagine that right about now my sister is calling me like crazy and leaving very angry texts, but since I blocked her, I am at peace.